Hi there, it's Dee and Debbie from Haybales&Hammers, and we're here with Cindy and Sophie. Cindy has a small enterprise called the Swallow's Nest. She grows lavender. Again, we're in Western New York, and our goal is to talk about homesteading, varying levels of homesteading, and we just want to be an encouragement to anybody that's starting out, small or large. There's lots you can do with your property. So, Cindy, tell me, how long have you been growing lavender?
This would be the third, or going on the fourth year.
And what inspired you to start that? Did you?
Well, I visited a lavender farm when I was on vacation in Delaware.
Now you grow two types of lavender.
I have been growing two types, Royal Velvet and Provence. But this year we put in 3 new varieties. So,
good. Can you tell us about those?
Munstead, Grosso, and Phenomenal, which I just learned about this year. I had no idea what it was.
And so you're having a lot of fun, and so your journey includes a lot more research as you get into your project or whatever you're going to do on your farm, right? So that you just said you just learned about another lavender.
Yeah.
So what draws you to a certain type of lavender? What are you looking for when you are going to grow it?
So it's been just sort of learning as you go, learning as I go, just figuring out what makes the best products, because we, in addition to just selling the fresh and dried lavender, we want to be able to make value-added products, so soaps, lotions, what have you. So I think this year, because I was experimenting with making wreaths, I figured out that the Royal Velvet works better than the Provence. Because once it dries, the Royal Velvet holds onto its buds better, because once it dries, you know, you're going to lose buds as plants dry. And the Provence just sheds completely all of its buds, which makes for great sachets.
Right.
You know, if you want to just use the buds for something. But in terms of wreaths, you know, floral arrangements, the Royal Velvet is where it's at. So.
And we're hoping at the end of the video to have a few clips of your stand from the farmer's market and your wreath so people can see, and a link to contact you for purchasing. So now are your goods seasonal? So you sell during the nice season, spring and summer?
Yep, spring and early summer. But with in terms of fresh bouquets, but value-added products will be available year-round.
All year round. Wonderful.
What are some challenges that you've faced?
Well, okay, so the biggest one would be, I started with 30 plants. And my idea was to expand and propagate my own from the plants that I purchased. But I've just had a really difficult time doing that. Lavender's kind of finicky. It can be a little temperamental, even for growing. So I feel like I've done really well, and I'm lucky with what I've been able to grow just so far. So propagating and expanding has been a challenge, so I did have to purchase more plants.
So I see that you have other property here. Are you planning on doing any other fun projects?
Well, my hope is to get goats someday.
Okay.
You know, I'd love to do goat milk soap, and you know, have a dual purpose breed, maybe some meat, you know, get it some for some meat and milk as well. So that's my hope. We have chickens in the backyard, but that's about it. I did raise rabbits for a couple of years, but then she came along around the winter time. It would just be too hard to continue doing that in the winter time.
So that's another thing about homesteading that we have discussed is life change, and then our purpose changes. So you accommodated that. You had Sophie, and so you had to kind of change your plan a little bit, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So we can encourage other people that those things happen, but there's still value in the lifestyle.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We learned so much, and just as a family, the kids, you know, loved helping to take care of the animals, and learned a lot. So, and hopefully, as she gets older, we can get back into it.
Wonderful. Now, how many acres do you have here?
We have only 2 acres.
See,
so but it's more than enough. I mean, for what we want to do. And you can definitely do a lot even on a 1 acre plot.
Absolutely. Now you have hens. Do you have laying hens?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And that, it's like a gateway.
Yeah.
It's almost like a gateway animal. So if you're thinking of starting a homestead, start out with some chickens.
Yeah.
Because you have a benefit right away as soon as they start laying. So now the lavender season is over right now. So you can see Cindy's lavender. There's a bed there and some here. And then you said you were going to have another one down further.
Yep, the plot is down on that side.
Right.
And for additional, hopefully additional income, we're hoping to do a little Airbnb, put a cottage back there in the lavender field and have that be an attraction and bring people to the area. So
would you say that a homesteader has to be a dreamer?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'm definitely a dreamer and always thinking of other things that we could do to be self-sustaining, and that's the idea, I think, behind homesteading, to rely on ourselves as much as we possibly can.
Yes, wonderful. Well, we thank you so much. We hope you subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you soon.